we've had a lot of movement happening in terms of the live streaming community. People going to Mixer, people going to YouTube Gaming, people going to Facebook Gaming, and for the first time since this whole movement and this whole it's not off season, that's basketball, but this whole trade season or signing season, free agency, I don't know what you want to call it, but Twitch, probably the biggest streaming platform out of all of the ones I just mentioned, has finally made their move, and their move was to re-sign Dr. Lupo, TimTheTatMan, and LIRIK. They re-signed them to an undisclosed amount of money, but as Brandon said earlier in the stream, somewhere probably along this 7-figure, maybe even 8-figure mark, and that's good for Twitch because and the streamers as well, because on top of getting the bag, which is 7 or 8 figures, they also keep their viewership. And this is just the first time Twitch has finally made their move in trying to keep their talent.
Obviously, Dr. Lupo, TimTheTatMan have like big like audiences or a community, community in the Fortnite like scene. So it kind of makes sense to keep these guys, because especially these two are one of the bigger ones, or these two are some of the bigger ones. LIRIK is he's a it looked like a PUBG. I think he's like a PUBG World of Warcraft. He's like a variety streamer. So it's interesting also to see him. It's also interesting to see him get a deal here. There's also a part in this daily esports article here that Loaded, which is the brand agency that represents Ninja and
basically
and
all your
Shroud,
top streamers,
and a lot of the top streamers here, and I think they're also like represent some of these streamers that have moved. It says here that they actually used the Mixer signings as leverage, so they could get these multi-year deals on Twitch. So it's cool. It's interesting seeing like Loaded kind of like almost not like manipulate or kind of like leverage one platform to get more money on the other platform. But it's also interesting to see that these streaming that Twitch isn't backing off from this war.
Since Shroud has moved to Mixer, he's lost 85% of his viewership. Take that in. That's like, how many viewers does he average before? It was somewhere in the ballpark of like 30K to like 50K. Mm-hmm. And losing 85% of that's a lot. But in terms of Lupo, Tim, and LIRIK, them not having to lose 85% of their viewership, them being able to keep their sponsors and whatever, and keeping their viewership alive on Twitch, like this is a great move for these guys in terms of their own future and stuff like that. Obviously, they're probably not getting paid as much as a $40 million contract compared to what Shroud is, but still, they get to keep all of their other forms of their other means of like income coming in. So
who's gonna make the next move? Which streaming platform is gonna sign who next? I think we're still really early in this. I think we're still gonna see a lot more signings in the future.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how like quickly this is. It kind of feels like, I mean, again, I spoke about this before, but we're big on basketball, and it kind of feels like basketball. Like, what's LeBron's agency? Oh yeah, Rich Paul and all them. This kind of feels like this Loaded agency. They feel like they're Rich Paul in a sense that like he got all of these. The Loaded agency got all of their players the bag, and now look where they are. They're thriving in whatever they're doing right now. So it's kind of cool to see, and who knows where the future will end up, where all of your favorite streamers will end up.